Hi friends, I'm here with an easy recipe for oven roasted Parmesan edamame. This one is really simple. I love to do this for side dish for lunch or dinner, and what I really love is that it's a really healthy plant-based protein. So if you're trying to cut back on meat, this is a nice way to get in some protein without meat, but you could easily serve it as a side dish to meat. I love to put salmon on top of it sometimes for some extra protein. So I've got some already shelled edamame that I have rinsed off with cold water to try to get them to thaw a little bit. And I'm gonna drain them, dry them a bit on some paper towels. I don't want them to be too soggy when you add the olive oil. Just a little bit. I'm gonna put them on a sheet pan. I like to put them directly on the pan and not really on any aluminum foil or anything because I feel like they get a little crispier this way in the oven. I'm using already shelled edamame just because it's easier than having to go in and take the pods out yourself. I'm gonna add just about a tablespoon of olive oil. Also some salt, just some kosher salt, some fresh ground black pepper, and a couple of pinches of Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna stir that up really quickly. And I've got my oven preheating to 400 degrees. If you wanted to double or triple this recipe, it would be really easy. Just add a little more olive oil, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese, and extra edamame, that's it. You could make it for a party, probably be really great. All right, those are mixed in pretty well. Shake them up. I'm gonna pop them into a 400-degree oven for 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna shake them up a little more and let them cook for another 8 minutes, and I'll be back to show you what they look like. It's been 8 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and give them a quick stir. They're already getting nice and brown and crispy, and the cheese is melting so beautifully. Stir them up a little bit, redistribute them on the pan. I'm gonna put them back in the oven for another 8 minutes. So I'm taking the edamame out of the oven, and it looks beautiful. A little brown and crispy. Cheese is nice and bubbly and melted. Give this a taste, see if it needs any more seasoning, but generally it doesn't. Oh, that looks so good. You want them just like that, crispy. If you want them even crispier, just leave them in a little longer. Take a look. See how pretty they look? Like I said, this is a great side dish. It's a great little dish to make a pretty quick and easy lunch. Since it's high in protein, you won't need a lot more to go with it if you don't want to. I know this is gonna be hot. Crispy, super flavorful. Doesn't take much to make. I do hope you'll give this one a try. Absolutely delicious. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you have a great afternoon. Bye. Hey friends, I'm getting ready to make some oven roasted green beans, and I wanted to show you how easy this is because oven roasting vegetables is a great way to get in veggies. They're incredibly easy to make. Really all it takes is a few ingredients most of the time. So I've got some green beans here. These are actually haricot vert, which is basically a skinny string bean, but you can use regular green beans here. I do that all the time. Sometimes they might need a little more time because they're thicker, but either way, you'll know. I'm only gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. You can do this with so many different vegetables, and it really brings out the flavor of the vegetable to oven roast them. They get a little caramelized, they get a little crispy sometimes. Absolutely delicious, really simple to make. I'm gonna add a couple of pinches of Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna mix them up so all the beans get a little bit of oil on them. Don't need a ton of oil, just enough to coat them. If you think you might need a little more, go ahead and add it. I think I'm good here. All right. You can mix this up too. You could try things like add sea salt, add Himalayan sea salt, add flavored salts, add spices. So many, endless array of things you can do with oven roasted vegetables to bring out their flavor. All right, that's really it. I'm gonna stick these in the oven now for about 15 minutes. I'll shake them up about halfway through. I'll show you what they look like. So I've just roasted these haricot verts, which are basically just skinny green beans that I clipped the ends off of in a 450-degree oven for 15 minutes. And I shook them up about halfway through. And they are golden with the Parmesan cheese. They've got olive oil, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese, and that's it. And they're golden, a little brown. Oh, and they look so pretty. I'm gonna try one. These are so tasty. They're like green bean French fries. They're salty and crispy and very nutritious. I hope you'll give these a try. So good. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you have a great afternoon. Another reason to make oven roasted vegetables, clean up is a snap. All you've got is a sheet pan and a spatula. Doesn't get any easier than that.